Time for more Super Seducer with Richard Larita, I think his name is. His dad's Italian, we know that. So, we are on chapter 7 now. Oh my god. Can you tell that I've just, like, done this right from the last episode? I forgot to turn the volume up. So, direct day game. Today, a sunny day in the park and you see a beautiful lady walking on her own. Do you have what it takes to get her to agree to a date with you? Goal, instant date or phone number. Alright, so we've got options. We can either get the date right now or we can get the date later on. Things are getting a bit more tame for Richard. We're kind of dialing it back a little bit. I thought we'd be upping the ante as the thing goes on. So yeah, we'll play this one. Just walking through the park in high heels. How will you approach her? Approach her from the front, follow her for a few blocks until she makes the first move. I just want to see him like hiding behind trees and bushes and stuff.
Ah, the creepy stalker choice.
Yes!
Following her.
No, I wanted to see you do
if she
it!
won't stop and she won't talk to you, that's it. On to the next one.
It's quite predatory. Alright, approach her from the front. Don't give her a chance to
You definitely want to be
say
in front,
no.
and you want to pay attention to the amount of space between you because you want to leave enough room for her to comfortably slow down and stop.
Yeah, you don't let her get past you. How will you get her attention? I just saw you and wanted to tell you that I think you look really nice. I must say you have the most sexy walk. Excuse me, but you're very attractive. Should be a comma after the me there. Do you think I could get your number? Quite direct. I saw you and knew that if I came over and if I didn't come over and say hi, I'd be kicking myself all day. Pick her up literally. Amazing.
Yo, hey, excuse me.
Yeah?
Hang on a second. Look over there. Is that a fox in those trees?
What
Have
do
a
you
look.
mean? What? Don't touch me! Let go! What are you doing?
Why not?
You weirdo.
Come back.
She is a weirdo.
I'm pretty sure this is illegal. It's also very dangerous.
So showing your dick in a public place.
Many different spinal disorders. And she could beat you, so don't do it.
Don't kidnap women. You could get a hernia. This advice. This one.
Oh, hey, excuse me. Hang on a second. No, I just saw you, and if I didn't come and say hi, I'd definitely regret it all day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for sure.
Smooth.
This is a nice option for a daytime opener. It's sincere, so you can always say it anytime you see a girl that you're very attracted to, and it brings out a smile and then makes them feel good. So even if she does have a boyfriend or something, you're actually doing good work by going around and saying this to women.
Sure.
I'm Richard, by the way.
I'm Kate.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And what are you up to today?
I'm going to meet a friend now.
Hang on a second. Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl.
Okay, that's good. And look, I hope you don't mind me asking, but we're in a park, yeah?
Right.
And you're wearing heels and a dress.
I've already brought that up.
I just had an interview.
My mind's
Oh, yeah.
far too similar to Richard's.
Yes, I am.
Oh, she went for an interview, so I'm too busy chatting shite. Guess that she is looking for a job as a stripper. Say that you are sure she'll get the job, that she seems very sophisticated. Say that she seems smart and attractive and that any employer would be nuts not to hire her. Ask why she doesn't you just find a rich man and not work. Ask what job she's looking for. Yes.
So what job are you looking for?
I want to be an administrator in a restaurant.
Specific.
In this case, you do need a bit more information, so asking another question is the right choice. You said you just had an interview over there. What was
Right.
that?
Just in the restaurant over there.
Ah,
To be
there's
an
the
administrator
restaurant
by
right
any
in the park,
chance?
isn't there?
Yeah, exactly.
That's quite a fancy one. That's
Yeah, it
a pretty
is.
good place to work.
I like it.
And is it, I think it's Italian food, if I'm
Yeah,
not
Oh,
mistaken,
it's
your dad's Italian.
Mediterranean cuisine and stuff.
Well, that's good, because it's very tasty. But for me, I don't know, if I worked there, and
Yes.
if they had free food, I'd just be, I don't know, like, getting huge.
Really?
Yeah, you need
That's
to find
a
out if they have
problem.
free food there. If
Oh,
they
okay.
do, don't know.
Jesus. Say that you know the bosses of a few restaurants and you can put her in touch. I mean, you met her for like 2 fucking seconds, mate. Tell her that you have a job for her transporting drugs. Suggest she works for you, cooking and providing other services. Okay, good luck. I know a few restaurant owners in the city. Some of them started as administrators. That's a good one. I like that. Cool. I hope you get a job somewhere very nice so that you can give me free food. It's alright, but it's not that funny.
Well, you know what? I actually know a lot of restaurant owners in the city, and it's always interesting their story. Some of them started even as waiters, some of them as administrators, and then they worked their way up to manager, owner, and
He knows
stuff.
everyone, Richard.
Yeah.
He knows all
I mean,
the
you're still
restaurant
young.
owners.
Who knows what will happen in
They
the
went from a
future?
waiter to restaurant owner.
Actually, you're right.
This is
Absolutely
perfect
killing it
because,
today.
Again, you've resisted that urge to help. You know, I can help you. I know these people. I can help rewrite your CV, whatever it is that a lot of guys have and the standard guys have. But the guys
Yeah,
that
we're not
she's
a
most
standard
attracted
guy.
to wouldn't do that. So you need to, stay cool and answer.
We're a
in way like
5-star
this. You
man.
don't know
That's
her
what
well
it
enough
is.
After 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes to be helping her. Save it until she's your girlfriend.
So what is your job?
My job, well, I'm a salesman.
I thought you were
That's
Um,
nice. What
a
what do you
QA manager for a software
now
company.
I sell software. And
Yeah, yeah.
actually, I started selling like cars and even double glazing back in the day. And now I sell software, so it's a
Yeah.
lot more relaxed and it's quite good. I like it. Good being a salesman. You get to meet lots of people.
Oh, I guess. Right.
Yeah.
Oh
And
God,
tell me, I
Richard,
was
you're
just talking to
boring
my
me.
friends And they're looking for jobs at the moment as well.
Oh.
And they told me that they're kind of bitching about immigrants all the time. So what do you think? Because you're like unemployed, looking for a job. What do you think about the immigrant situation?
What country are we in right now? Choose her viewpoint, make it the opposite to yours. But it's like, what country are we in? I'm assuming she's probably Russian, because Richard lives in Russia, and he speaks Russian. So, if we are in Russia right now, I'd say there's more of a chance she'd be against it. But if we're in England or the US right now, she would be one of those immigrants, so she would definitely be for it. Right, choose her viewpoint, make it opposite to yours. Right, well, I'm for immigration. So,
No,
again...
I'm not very fond of immigrants because we have a lot of problems in our country on our own.
What country
and
is
we need
this?
to solve them. And the government just keeps spending money on the immigrants, so I'm not very fond.
Right. So, we know... This is getting into some very dicey subjects, by the way. Getting very heavy with politics for just picking up girls in a park. Right, so we're not wanting to agree with her. One, because, well, I just disagree with her. But we also don't want to agree with her because we want to challenge people, don't we? We want to challenge them in their beliefs and try to get them to see things from different points. So I'm going to disagree.
I'm not so sure about that because, you say that they come, they take all the jobs and you need to look after your own country, but when you live in a rich country, I think you have an obligation to help the other people because if you're born in a poor place, it's not your fault, is it? And who says that they shouldn't get any help? And think about how much we spend on wars and everything else. I think it's only right to help less fortunate people. So, for me,
Yeah,
I
he's
think
not
it's
wrong.
good.
Maybe you've got a point.
There are many ways to build attraction, but this is actually one of the most powerful. If you can use intelligence, reasoned argument, and change someone's mind, it's really, really cool and sexy. So obviously try it in real life, and well done for picking the right solution in this case. Well, you know
Not
what?
super
Regardless
happy with
of
this.
whether you're for or against immigrants, the very cool thing that they bring is all the food. Yeah, because like in
Good
England, we've
segue.
got so much tasty Indian food. It's just delicious. We've got Chinese food,
Yeah.
wonderful. And that wouldn't happen
England's
if we didn't
great.
have such
We've
a
got
cool,
Indian food and Chinese food.
multicultural society. So that's definitely a positive. It's fantastic food.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
Maybe I'm just hungry now. I'm thinking about food. You've got the restaurant.
Making me
thing,
hungry,
but
to be honest.
What's your favourite food?
My favorite food is tacos.
Tacos.
Yeah, it's Mexican.
Tacos. If you give me 100 guesses, I would not have said that our favourite food is tacos. That's so random. Right, just a little bit of advice for you. If you are trying to... Forget about trying to pick up girls, pick up guys, do whatever the hell it is you want. Like, if you just meet someone, within the first couple of minutes, please, please, please do not get onto politics. Unless they agree with you 100%, which is going to be so fucking difficult. It's not going to end well. Politics, especially right now, is such a divisive subject that we just don't want to really be getting into, especially with people we've just met. So, back to the tacos. Is that a euphemism for being a lesbian? Of course. Tell her that it's too unhealthy for you. True. Well, in moderation, it's fucking fine. You know, who's to say that tacos are unhealthy? There's a lot of good veg in there. You know, I'm not saying to eat like 15 tacos a day. That would be quite unhealthy. But that's wrong. Say that you also like Mexican food. You don't. Okay? Well, I'm in a real fucking pickle here. So, Richard believes that tacos are unhealthy. But we don't want to be criticising her favourite food.
That's amazing.
But I'm going to get in trouble for lying.
Well. Spicy food, guacamole, enchiladas, and of course tacos. Yeah,
it's amazing.
Because
Oh, he ruined it there.
too much Me Tooing doesn't really work, especially when it doesn't come across as genuine.
You that didn't
Later
come across
on,
as genuine.
Not so bad. In the early stages, it can make you seem disingenuous. And tell me, can you cook?
No, not
That's
really.
not my
Oh,
fault.
come on, what about boiling an egg or I don't know, scrambled eggs, other egg-based dishes?
This is...
No, I don't like it.
Didn't want to do a second take on that one, Richard.
No,
You can't cook or you don't like it?
I can't, and I don't like it as well.
Wow.
I'll get you lessons. That's a shame. That's okay. You'd be real good at sucking dick then.
I tell you what, darling, you know, girls
Oh,
have
darling.
Some talents in
Girls
the
love
house,
being
so
called darling.
If you're not good at cooking, you better be real good at sucking dick.
What? You're
That's
fucking
the way it goes.
freak.
Saying how it is, babe.
Oh, that's good.
Never a truer word spoken. However, it should never be spoken outside of the game. So don't say stuff like that. It's true, but don't say it.
Sometimes, Richard, you put these silly options in, right? And you will chastise the player for picking those options and say, do not do this, right? That's fine, right? You have to do your due diligence and you have to make sure that people aren't really going to go out there and say to a girl, you better be good at sucking dick, right? Of course, do not go out and say that to people, but don't just end up with saying, it's true, but don't say it, right? I know you're doing it in a funny way. I know you're supposed to try to be making a joke about it. But when you're actually trying to be serious with people and say, look, you can get fucking arrested for going up to someone and saying you better be real good at sucking dick, just end it with, just don't say it, right? It's a funny answer in the game, but don't say it to a person. That's all you need to do. Right. So, she doesn't like cooking. That's a shame. I'll get you lessons. Yeah, we don't want to be seen to be helping people. Remember? Even though he's just talked about this whole immigration thing, and one of the main bases for his argument is we need to be helping people. We're not supposed to help people because it comes across as weak. So, that's okay.
Oh, well, that's okay. Not everyone can cook, and I don't know. Can always there's these days restaurants, deliveries, microwaves, ready. Like no one cooks these days, do they?
Sure.
I cook. What?
Is it really okay? Is that what you really think?
Yes!
In this case, she knows she could be better. You know she could be better, but you've given her a pass. So
I've
you
not!
could have done better to tease her about it, or just say what you honestly think, but not go on about it. But just
I'm
quickly
fucking
say.
miffed with some
I
of
do
these
cook a little
answers.
bit from time to time. Quite like it.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's best to
What
be
do you
honest. I was being honest!
I like Italian food. I
course it does.
like healthy food.
Quite broad.
So, yeah, I've got a few like specialties that I make.
Yeah, that's great. I think men are better at cooking than women.
Ooh,
Yeah,
divisive.
all great chefs are men.
Well, that's actually true.
This is, we're getting into some very tricky subjects once again. Again, this is, well, she brought it up, to be fair. I like my answers. Men are better at everything. Giving birth, for example. Men are better at kissing. Lean in and kiss her. Right, well, this is obviously wrong. It's a little bit creepy. So the correct answer must be men are better at everything. I assume she's probably not a feminist because you'll get into some serious fucking shit. You may get assaulted for saying that. So, that's obviously wrong. But if he says this tongue-in-cheek, if he says it with a little bit of, like, you know, a little bit of playfulness, then yeah, you'll get away with this.
But yeah, the men are good at cooking, but actually I go as far as saying men are better at pretty much everything.
Oh, come on, you're kidding, right?
Should I be kidding? Well, let's
Yeah.
assume I meant it. Like, what's something women are better at, do you think?
Everything.
You just said men are better at cooking.
What? Bodybuilding, powerlifting?
There's only one
I think
side
she's a
of
bit
it.
fucking dim.
No, women have
Football,
better
hockey.
intuition. Women are better artists. Women are better musicians.
Da Vinci, Michelangelo, what?
I don't
famous-
know, that's stupid.
Oh, maybe
Oh,
not.
no, you're right. So that's stupid.
Whatever. Everyone is women.
Everyone is women.
Playful's always good, so that's a good option.
I think she's a bit fucking thick, mate. We've been talking a while. It's time to work towards the close. Well, he's a salesman, so he must be good at closing. It's quite warm today. Do you do any outdoor activities? We go hiking. What else does Richard do? He does climbing. He likes going for a walk in the park in his plaid shirt. We know all this. Invite her to your house because it will be easier to seal the deal. Yeah, we can drug her. Invite her to a swingers party. Jeez, oh.
Such nice weather, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And do you do any outdoor activities, or you're usually inside?
Oh no, I love it. I
Yeah.
like walking. You see, I'm in the park right now.
Yeah,
And
in your heels.
actually, I like riding a bike. I
Yeah.
have a bike, and I'm fond of climbing and stuff.
So is Richard.
Quite a lot,
Do this,
then.
yeah.
Richard likes climbing and
I would
stuff.
have never guessed that you're an active kind of girl, because you've got, I guess you don't have like huge nails or anything, but
No.
long hair. I don't know, that's cool that you're active. This should be part of any conversation where you go from stranger to wanting to see them again, getting the number or instant date, whatever it may be. You need to take it to things that they like to do, because you're looking for that reason to see them again, that common connection or that date suggestion that you can come up with.
Great. Give her your number so she'll never call you again. Ask when her period is coming up so you can schedule the date accordingly. Might have to see the outcome of that. Suggest a date based on things she likes and take her number. Offer your Steam ID.
Well, let's keep the connection. I tell you what, take my Steam ID. It's Gambler
Sorry,
PUAT.
stop. What?
You don't have Steam?
No, I don't.
You know what it is?
I don't.
What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. I'm talking to you.
Seriously?
Oh, you're
I don't know what
excellent.
she's doing, but
You're
anyway,
excellent,
like
mate.
I said, Gambler PUAT for me.
In
And
case you want to add him.
what's my PlayStation 1? Gambler PUA training.
Amazing. You don't know what Steam is? Well, fuck you. I love it. Right, I want to see how he goes
Well,
about
look, I want
this.
to meet you again soon, but can I ask you a personal question first?
Maybe?
Do you have your period coming up?
What?
Because, well, if you
What?
do, then we should just wait or meet another time, because then
Oh
it's kind of
God,
pointless.
you're just like all others. You just want to have sex.
Well, man, woman.
Oh no, that's
Cock goes in fanny,
Hear
of
about
course.
an app
Pop knob. Infamy.
where
Oh.
you can put in all your girls and their period dates, and it tells you, that you shouldn't bother meeting them that day because they're probably on their period. However,
What?
really, really, really awful. Plus, you can always do other things.
Is this a real app? Actually, I'm asking that. Yeah, it's a real app. It'll exist. It's got to exist. There'll be a market for it, so it'll exist. Give her your number, suggest a date based on things. Let's take her number.
Okay,
Go on.
cool. So my idea would be that, I don't know, we pick a day when the weather's good and we could
Okay.
ride bikes, and I could even bring a few snacks and drinks and have a little picnic.
ah,
I think that would be great, yeah?
that's a nice plan.
Excellent.
It's a nice
Cool,
plan.
so put your number in my phone and
Sure.
we'll sort it out.
Okay. Here you are.
That's brilliant,
Wonderful.
because you've just got such a logical step to then suggest doing this for the date. So it's the right option. Well done.
Thank you. Right, well, we got the phone number, so we obviously win. But, because that was one of the goals, right? But we need an instant date. That's another one we're trying to do. So, say you'll buzz her phone right then and there so she has your number. We can also check to see if she's given us a false number. Ask if she's interested in meeting for sex later. Say your goodbyes and leave. No, we want to get the instant date. We don't want to do that because, I mean, let's be honest, that's wrong, isn't it?
I'll call your phone right now so that you've got my number too, right?
Oh, is that a
Otherwise, you
fake
won't know who's
number?
calling.
Okay.
Is that a fake number?
Hang on. Okay, it's ringing, is it?
Yeah, it's buzzing.
There we
So
got
you
her.
my number now as well.
She's trapped now.
If you're going to be getting in touch with her, it makes sense to give her your number. She can also go and check out your Facebook and
Don't have
do some
Facebook.
snooping if she's that way inclined.
Girl in the back was like playing with her eyelashes. Ask her what her schedule is like during the coming week. Ask if she's free on Tuesday. Well, if we've learned anything from Richard, we don't want to give them an opportunity to say no. So ask her what her schedule is like, try and find out what days that she's not busy, and try and plan something for one of those days. That's how we do it.
What's your schedule like over the next few days?
Let me think. I'm a bit busy, but on Thursday. Thursday is good.
Okay, plan
free
something for
on Thursday?
Thursday.
Yeah.
Remember that every time you're speaking to a girl that you want to see again and you're going to get her number, you have to include this step. So well done for choosing it here. Make sure you build it in as part of your real life dating skills. You always find out what she's got coming up so that you know when you can see her again.
Yeah. Say you'll be in touch and it was a pleasure to meet her. Say, okay, see you, and leave without smiling. Say that she is really sweet and give her a hug goodbye. Well, aren't we wanting an instant date? Be in touch and it was a pleasure to meet her. Probably. Hug goodbye, that seems a little bit... Well, we don't want to do that. It seems quite mean.
Well, it was so lovely meeting you. Really
Yeah.
nice. You're just a wonderful girl.
Thank you.
Really special.
Thank you very much.
See you then.
Yeah, bye.
That's
Oh,
all right, but it might seem a little bit counterintuitive, but the warmer the goodbye, the worse, because then she's very sure that you like her, and she's very
What?
sure that you'll message, and she's more likely to go into that playing hard to get role. Because
we're
she knows
trying
you'll
to be
keep chasing,
nice.
but still not too bad.
Ugh, fucking hell. Well, we absolutely smashed it again.
Yep, nice one. You
Yep,
definitely
no,
want to be
Rich, I'm not listening to you. I'm not listening to you anymore. Right, well, I think we did absolutely amazing there. I'm a little bit confused at the end with his nonsense about, like, be very cold on leaving. Maybe it would work, but I think that's been a bit of a dick, really. And, yeah, that whole scenario, do not go into politics with someone you've just met. I think that's kind of, like, goes without saying. But, well, another thing that goes without saying, any of Richard's advice, just assume that it's wrong. Right? Unless it's something that you know very, very well that, yeah, that is right. Because, more often than not, his advice is probably right, but a lot of it's very, very bad. So, just be careful. Just be careful. So, our next step up is wingman. Ooh, that's very interesting. So, are we the wingman to someone, or is someone our wingman? I don't know. We'll have to find out next time that we play Super Seducer.